Imagine if you were able to focus on the most important things in every part of your life, and you were clear about what you want, so you woke up every morning knowing exactly what to do today. How far could you go? Let's find out. My name is Mark Gavigan. I've struggled for years with a terrible gap between what I'm capable of and how I've actually been doing. Nothing's terrible or even bad. A few things were even great, but I was frustrated and annoyed with myself. I've studied more than 100 books and presentations from some of the most brilliant thinkers in the world on performance, self-improvement, and leadership. Every single one has some form of the same advice. Focus on what's most important and consistently work hard at it. It's not rocket science. So why did I keep settling for some lesser version of myself? Time was slipping by, and I knew I wasn't making the most of it. Instead, I was fulfilling all my fears of not being good enough, not being worthwhile, and not living a good life. Why couldn't I take that simple formula, focus on what's most important, and consistently work hard at it, and apply it to everything in my life that I care about every day? It turns out it's pretty hard to do. Think about the pattern most New Year's Eve resolutions follow. Every gym in America is packed the first few weeks of January. Everyone has great intentions and they start off strong, but soon the initial excitement fades, day-to-day execution slows down, and that goal to exercise and get healthy, which a few weeks ago was so clear and important, is quietly abandoned. This pattern gets repeated over and over again in our careers, health, relationships, finances, and long-term goals. America has an obesity epidemic. Most marriages end in divorce. Most households are overwhelmed by debt. Most people have given up on the great potential inside of them. Unless we do something to change this pattern, we will look back with deep regret at decades of good intentions, decades of good beginnings, and decades of poor results. I realized I needed a way to bridge what I wanted over the long term, the person I knew that I could be, with what I need to focus on today. Ideally, it would help me develop positive habits and change bad ones, stay motivated, and help me keep track of what happened each day, so I wouldn't lose all those rich experiences, funny stories, and lessons learned. And lastly, I wanted something useful, but fast and easy enough that I'd stay with it. No big writing or time commitment. I searched endlessly, but couldn't find anything that fit the bill. So I decided to build it myself. I could not believe how much work was involved. But after months of painstaking effort, the Streakers Journal is finally ready. Obviously, I'm not objective, and you may decide that I'm a liar, but the Streakers Journal turned out great, and it is going to help a lot of people. I don't know who you are, or what you're capable of, or what your life could become, but I do know that if you don't find some way to use your time well, to focus on what's important and consistently work hard at it, you will look back on your life with deep regret, wondering what might have been. Thanks for watching. Please consider supporting the Streakers Journal. It can help you stay focused on what matters, build better habits, and make real progress every day.